Hi everyone! So I'm so sorry I've not done a video for ages. I've been so busy with college and coursework and things like that, and my MacBook wouldn't let me upload or film or do anything, not film, like edit any videos. Like, it was awful. So now I've got a new MacBook and hopefully I'm going to fit some videos in. So I really hope you enjoyed this look. It's just what I'm going to wear tonight to go out. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Okay, so I'm going to apologise now, just in case I move. It's because I'm expecting a delivery, so I'll have to run downstairs and get it. I'm also sorry for my really awful fake tan. I'm going out tonight and I fake tanned yesterday and it's not really worked. It looks worse on camera, honestly it does. It's because of the light. But anyway, it's fine. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of guess. This is what I usually do when I get ready. I get ready really early and take ages to get ready and just plan as I go along. I think I know that I want to go smoky on the eyes and more nudie lip, so I'm going to go with that. It feels very, very weird filming because I've not done it for so long, but let's just go with it. I've already got mascara on because I've had that on earlier and I'm just going to build upon that and probably use some individual lashes. So I'm going to get started. And some foundation that actually matches my skin tone. My usual one wouldn't. So this is MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NW18, which I got from a CCO, one of the cosmetic company stores that sell special limited edition or sold out or old products, basically. Not old old season, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm babbling now. I'm just going to get that back of my hand. I haven't got a pump for this, so it's a bit awkward, but I'm going to blend it in with my Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to dot this all over my face. I've got a mirror here. I'm just going to dot this all over my face and then go and blend it in. But this sponge just gives it such a natural looking finish and really gets it into the skin, which I absolutely love. And I'm using the flat side rather than pointy side. You can choose. Honestly, it's up to you, but I just prefer the flat side. So I'm going to begin by just spraying a little bit of Fix Plus from MAC onto a soft, fluffy, flat brush because I'm going to be using quite a shimmery shadow, and if I put that on, it'll go all over my foundation, ruin my foundation, make my face super shimmery, which is not what I want. Yeah, so I want the pigment to stay on the brush, so I'm just going to spray it both sides, dust it off a little bit, and just get it on the back of my hand so it's not too wet. I'm going to use my Naked on the Run palette from Urban Decay, which I'm in love with. It's so good. You probably just saw all myself then. And I'm going to use this colour here, which is a pinky shimmery shade. And it's super pretty, but it just falls down really badly. So I'm just going to use this all over the lids. It's like a rose gold colour. It's going to give me a really lovely base. So now I'm going to go in with this matte colour here, which is the kind of medium brown. And I'm going to bring this through the outer corner and through to the crease a bit, kind of as a transition colour. So I'm just using this soft fluffy brush and blending this colour out a little bit at the edges and just giving a bit more definition. So I'm going to use this, I'll build, okay. I'm going to use this colour here, which is the middle shimmery brown shade. And I'm going to use this mainly in the outer corner. So I'm just going to kind of lay this. So I'm kind of pushing it in the outer corner area, along the lashes. Kind of sketching it basically. So I'm going in with that other blending brush that I just used for the brown and giving that a bit of a blend. I love Urban Decay shadows, but they do fall down a lot. So even just wetting them with a little bit of water will work. You don't have to use Fix Plus. And I'm just adding a little bit more colour and blending again. So now I'm just going to use the same brush and wet it again and use the darkest colour on the end to add even more depth and definition because it's not really anything special at the minute. I'm probably just going to do that and then come back to my eyes later on if I want them to be a bit darker. But I'll decide in a minute. So I'm just using that gorgeous kind of bronzy shade. And getting this. This is where I put the other colour basically, but just getting it in a bit more of a V shape. Again with the blending brush. You want even though it's like a smoky eye, you still want to keep it very blended and soft. A little bit of that middle colour again. And just use it underneath. I'm just going to highlight a bit now. So I'm just going to use a soft fluffy brush and use the highlighter from this palette, which is really nice. I think it's called 50/50. And I'm not going to wet this brush, surprisingly. And I'm just going to use this on the brow bone. Now use any highlighter that you want if you've got a nice cream highlighter that you like. So the next step is to just conceal and highlight slightly. So I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, which I really like, and this is in the lightest shade, which is my usual shade. However, it's going to be really nice and highlighting because I've got a bit of a tan. So yeah, it's going to conceal and highlight. I haven't got much fallout, but I'm just going to do this under the eyes and on any high points that I want to highlight. So under the eyes and kind of like a V shape. You can go all like Kimmy K style and do the whole contouring thing if you like. I'm not going to do that today, but just down the nose, the chin, a little bit on the forehead. That's enough. I'm going to blend that in with my little contour brush from Real Techniques. And because I haven't powdered yet, it should just blend in really easily. I'm going to set this in place now with my big powder brush, and this is 0061 Beige Stay Matte Powder from Rimmel. I'd usually use the number 1, which I think is transparent, but today I'm just going to use this one because it's a little bit more tanned and more my shade. I'm going to now go and add some shape to my face, so I'm going to begin with some bronzing, which is my favourite NARS Laguna bronzer. I'm kind of needing a new one of these, but hey, it's fine. I'm going to just bronze with this and then add a little bit more contour with another colour. So I'm going to just use my usual fluffy blush brush and kind of pop it around the cheeks, the temples, down the nose, the chin, down my neck. Everywhere that I want to just add a bit more colour to. Not that I really need much more colour, but I'm just going to kind of bronze up a little bit, so. Just wherever the sun would naturally hit. So my new favourite thing to contour with is MAC Harmony, which has always been my favourite contour shade, and this little Bold Metals brush, which is number 300. And it's supposed to be for blush, but I really like it for contouring just because it's slightly like pointed and gives you a really nice defined contour. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to go like overboard with it because, I don't know, I don't want too much, but if you don't know where your contour is, it's basically like from like the top of your ear to your mouth. But don't go past the kind of edge of your eye. You see a lot of people go too far down and it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look natural, and it's like they've tried to contour too much. Just keep it at the back of the cheeks where you naturally have a contour, where your cheekbones would naturally show. And just the back here. It's going to be very harsh, but I'm going to blend into a Warm Soul from MAC and my big blush brush, which I've already used to bronze a little bit, but that's okay. And I like to just use a light dusting of this. So now I'm going to go for the brows. Now I usually just do my brows the same every single time. I use Browsings from Benefit. Mine's quite embarrassing. It's all messed up. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows out with a little spoolie. I'm just going to use a little bit of the wax first and start to fill them in. Then I'm just going to go in with the powder side and just go over the wax basically. and that just sets them in place and makes them look a little bit more defined. Now I'm on to like the lashes, so I think it's time to kind of deepen things up a little bit on the eyes. Just a tad. I'm not going to do like loads more, but yeah, I think I'm going to go in with my Naked One palette and just deepen up a little bit more. So it's all about the little pencil brush, honestly. It's just so great. It's like defining, and then you can just blend out. It's great. So because I've already got my skin done, I am going to use some more Fix Plus. It's just a godsend, basically. I just sprayed it on there. Just always get it off on the back of your hand because you don't want it to be too wet. You just want it to be like a little bit damp. And I'm going to use some Dark Horse, which is this shade here, which I love. And this is quite a dark colour. So it's just going to deepen everything up a little bit more. Soft blending brush. So I'm going to go in with the eyeliner that's in the Naked on the Run palette, which is in the colour Stag, and it's kind of like a very dark brown. And I'm going to basically pop this on the bottom lash line and then get a tiny little brush with a little bit of brown eyeshadow, shimmery brown eyeshadow, and blend it out and get a little bit of a blended lower lash line, smoky eye effect. So I think for the kind of smokiness under the eye, I'm going to use a little bit of Factory from the Naked 3 palette because I just love that colour. Individual lashes are these eyeliner ones. They're not the ones that go from like, if you're a fan of individual lashes, you'll know what I mean. They're like, they go from dark to light. These are just like the ones that are the same all the way across. Now I usually use medium and short, don't use the long. I have actually trimmed the long ones before and they worked nicely. So if you've got a load of like long ones left over at the end, you can just slightly trim them and they are fine. This is a brand new pack that I bought for today. Special. And I usually use it with Duo Lash Glue. I bought a new one just to give it a little bit of a blow if you're doing it on yourself. And then just drop the lash on. Push it into place. Sorry if I've like moved around a bit, but anyway, my individual lashes are on, even though you probably can't see them because I haven't got mascara on yet, but I am waiting for them to dry a little bit. So I'm going to go into the lips now. I think I'm going to go with some Velvet Teddy and some Saw lip liner, just kind of like a deep nude kind of lip. So I'm going to begin just with some lip balm. This is just EOS lip balm. Look how funny mine's gone. So I just pulled out every single lipstick on the earth other than Velvet Teddy. So I'm going to have to use NARS Pigalle instead, which is pretty similar. I'm just going to line my lips basically with this and then fill them in a little bit too. This is such a pretty lip liner. Probably needs a little bit of a sharpening brush. I'm not going to like go overboard like Kylie Jenner. I'm just going to kind of go with my natural lip line. Like that, but it's very similar to Velvet Teddy. It's like my Velvet Teddy substitute. This is what I used before I had Velvet Teddy. Yeah. It's darker than Velvet Teddy, but so now that that is done, I'm going to apply a bit more mascara and then I'm done with my makeup finally. It's taken me so long, but that's what I love about makeup. You can just spend ages having fun. So I'm just going to apply some volumizer from Bourjois. Now I usually use Benefit Roller Lash. That's what I had on beforehand, but this will be too harsh because it's a rubber wand, so it'll be too harsh on my individual lashes. So this Bourjois one is a fabric kind of fabric kind of brush. So as long as the glue is completely dry, this will be okay. And I'm just gonna like push. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed it, and please go and subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and watch some of my other videos and maybe have a look, see if there's any others, because I'm hopefully going to be uploading a few more now. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!